Welcome to episode 68 of the Tell Us Something Good podcast. I'm Purple, she, her. Some people like to call me the snack lover extraordinaire. And this is my lovely, beautiful, wonderful co-host.
Hi, I'm Tiffany, she, her. I'm your least favorite Twitch streamer and general do-gooder, and once a week, Perp and I hang out, and we yap, and we tell you guys a positive news story to combat the dark and terrible times that we're currently living through. What is going on out there? It's crazy. Dead men are running the country, and I don't know how it works. Perp,
Yeah.
have you consumed any new snacks or media this week?
Ooh, I did have some Pringles. They were called Spicy Loaded Nacho.
Nice.
They're pretty good. They're pretty
That
good.
sounds really
They had
good.
some flavor. They also had some heat.
Okay.
I don't think they're anything to write home about.
Okay.
Because
That's
that's a
good. No,
thing
I
I
appreciate
say.
that. What about, have you watched anything new or played anything new?
Oh, I played Peak. That's new. And then I beat the Midnight Walk. I streamed earlier this week, and I beat the Midnight Walk, which I can kind of go into. Wow, I didn't even write that down. I just thought of it just now. I just remembered. Um, but I would say that's pretty much it. What have you consumed any new media?
House of the Dragon is going
Yo.
well. House of the Dragon is going well. Um, I have tickets to see the Odyssey, but I haven't seen the Odyssey yet, so I'm excited about that. I have been eating this new snack. They're called Fruit Riots, and
Mm.
they're in the freezer section. And the ones I like are these little frozen cherries, and then they're rolled in like a cherry cola crunchy candy. It's really good.
Oh, those look fun. They look like candy.
Yeah, it's like a little bit of candy around a cherry, and it's very delicious, and it all tastes like vintage cherry cola. So I'm like really into that.
Oh.
And that's really the gist of it. It's been a pretty quiet week on my front. Do you have any grumps you'd like to get off your chest before we get started?
Yes. Yes, I do. It's like a week ago, I went to this thing called a ska festival. I guess it was technically called Ska the Lot. It was originally sold out, and then we got tickets. We had a situation in the pit, so like Skank Pit, Ska Pit,
Do you
whatever
have
you
a
want to
pit
call it.
stirrer?
No, we did not have a pit stirrer. I am very curious how you're going to react to this because it baffles me how this happened. We're right on the outskirts of the pit. Some dude is just like standing off to the side. And I noticed like he had like this massive like scab on his elbow. Yep. And I will let people know right now it's a little gross. He was bleeding a little bit, and I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, it probably just got like, someone like hit it or he bumped it. I don't know. He was bleeding a little bit. I'm like, okay, that's not too concerning, but also a little concerning. And like, next thing I knew, like his elbow, like I think the scab came off more or something happened and it got on somebody in the pit. Could you imagine finding someone else's blood on you when you're in the pit? Yeah, there it is. Tiff's having a reaction. Isn't that gross?
I don't like that.
Isn't that
I
gross?
don't like that people are bleeding on each other in the pit. I don't actually like that at all.
And see, also, mind you, I was also on my period during this on a bad day.
You
And
should have been
I
the
was
one bleeding
able,
on
I was
everyone.
fine. Yeah, but I was fine. I didn't bring anything with me. I didn't bring, I was like, screw it. I'm
Wow.
just gonna wear black shorts. If it happens, it
And free,
happens.
just free bleeding at the ska show. I'm into that. I think free bleeding is the best way to go. I think we should still be allowed to be put in like a private hut for like 7 days and just free bleed and like eat and watch Netflix. I think
That's
anybody with
valid.
a vagina should have that opportunity once a month.
But yeah, so this got on
Control your
someone, and someone was like,
bleeding.
you should, yeah, control the bleeding. Someone was like, dude, you really gotta get that checked out. And then, okay, this is the part that baffles me, right? I'm pretty sure they have a first aid kit at this venue. They have to. He probably could have gone to the bar. He probably could have gone to security. He probably could have gone to someone that was like worked at the venue and been like, hey, like I'm bleeding. Like I need some kind of assistance. No, girl, he stood there. He stood there and didn't do anything and just allowed his
He
elbow
was
to
probably
bleed. And
drunk.
he could have been.
He could have AIDS.
He could have a lot of things,
There's a
but
lot of things
he
you can
didn't.
get from other people's blood. That's why
Yes,
you're not supposed to
exactly.
share needles.
Right.
I mean, other than you
Right.
shouldn't just be injecting yourself with stuff, but you shouldn't share needles if you are gonna inject yourself with stuff.
That is so odd to me. And like, why are you going to be in a mosh pit while you're openly bleeding with your little
Openly
stab? Like, that's just gross.
bleeding, rubbing up
Yes.
against other sweaty people. It could get in your mouth. I don't want your blood, your elbow blood in my mouth. Get your elbow blood out of my orifice.
Didn't like that very much. And then my last grump, Thursday, I got gas after work, which was a terrible decision, by the way. Because, I didn't really think about what day it was and how close we were to a holiday weekend and how a lot of people probably have Friday off. Not me. Not
Me
Tiff.
either, sister. I guess what had happened, I haven't looked this up, but one of the members said, well, Ron DeSantis is the fuckwad, short ass little bitch governor we have here in Jacksonville, or have in Florida, who fucking sucks. Fight me, Ron DeSantis, and your fucking high heeled little lift boots. I guess he declared yesterday was also a holiday, but no one cares what Ron DeSantis says, so we just all carried on as normal. Sorry, I digress. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. Did the holiday have a name?
I didn't look it up. It was just
Oh,
some.
okay.
Honestly, I was trying to get that caller off my line because there's like these little notes that we leave on like the account, and one of the notes said mean caller. And he was being fine, but I didn't want to piss him off to where he would start yelling at me because I was like already ready to go.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Focus. So Thursday, overstaying the last 20 minutes of work. Then my coworker came in and just started talking to me. And at this point, I'm clocked out, and I'm like, I just kind of like grabbed myself, like, I'm not getting paid to listen to this. So I just
I'm so
suddenly,
proud of
like,
you.
grabbed my stuff and like left. I was like, okay, bye. Well, I was like, I want to go home. I don't want to just be talked. So I don't like being talked at. Like, you and I have like a back and forth. Getting talked at is so just like, I hate it. I hate it. I feel like a wall. So anyway, overstimulated. I'm overstimulated from work. I was like, cool, I'm gonna go get gas. Um, and then the gas station was like $3 something, like 3.83, 3.89.
Your
And so
gas is
everybody and their mom is there.
$3.89 a gallon right now.
At that one gas station it was.
Ooh,
Um,
icky.
so then there was lines at the pump, and I was like, I'm not doing that. So I was like, oh, I'll go to the grocery store. Why did I go to the grocery store? I just went to the grocery store to kill time so I could get gas later. It was a mistake, Tiff. It was a mistake. So I went to the grocery store. Mistake. Because I went there, it could have been worse, but everywhere I turned, I had to like there was someone there. There was someone walking. So I had to stop and like wait for someone to go.
The
I don't know
grocery
about
store between July
Ugh.
1st and July 4th is always going to be a nightmare.
And I didn't comprehend that, so I was just like, and I had to pee really bad. I had to pee really, really bad. And I will tell you right now, the threes for me where I'm having a bad time is I have to pee, I'm tired, and I'm hungry. Like all of that in one is the worst time.
So valid, though.
It's terrible. So yeah, it was just a recipe for disaster. And then I left, I look at the gas station, it's still heckin' busy, and I'm like, oh my God. So I just when I was gonna go to a gas station by my house
You
anyways.
could have
It was
just
fine.
gotten in line at the gas station.
Girl, I could have. I could have. I was like, forget it. So then I left. And then on the way home, oh my God. So I'm already overstimulated from work. I'm overstimulated from the store. I'm overstimulated just entirely at this point. And people were doing like last minute lane changes. They weren't using their turn signal. And I was like, guys, we all can get home in one piece. But for some reason, everyone has a death wish right now, and I'm overstimulated, and I want to yell at everybody. So that was terrible. I hated everything about it.
It sounds like you had a terrible, very bad, no good day. Get it?
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Not
Anyway,
bad.
those are my grumps. That went forever. I'm so
That
sorry.
did, yeah. We've been here for a while. No, I'm just kidding.
I would like to hear it.
Yeah.
Your grumps.
I had birthday blues, which is fine. I think it's normal, you know? I
It's
still
sad.
I think it's normal. I think it's normal to have
It is
birthday
normal.
blues. It's really because I have really high expectations for my birthday, and they'll never ever meet up to my expectations because I'm delusional. Like, obviously, it's just not everybody wants their birthday to be magical, and every single birthday can't be magical, and that's fine and normal. Um I did I did end up going to get I had a really lovely time where I went out and I went outside and I like took a book with me and a blanket and I got a matcha and I took a little walk through the neighborhood and laid in the grass and like listened. There was a time where I just like laid there and looked up at the sky and like listened to the birds in the tree, like because I was right under like a little tree that it was shading. It was a very nice time that I had. But then I'm going back to my car. My car is parked in this place called Five Points. Okay. If you look at it, actually, let me pull you up a visual. Do you see this?
Yeah, it looks like a
Okay.
downtown area.
This is 5 Points in Jacksonville. This is really close to my house. This is where I'm here a lot because the coffee shop I like is right here. Do you see my mouse?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, right on this side. I was parked right here. Okay?
Side parking
park-
makes me nervous.
I parked right
Okay.
here. Well, where else are you gonna park, girl?
Over there.
Where?
I don't know. I just pointed to
It's
some.
all the same. Okay, I digress. So I pull out, okay? I pull out of the parking spot. There is a man in front of me here with his right turn signal on. And I said,
in a car. Okay.
in a car, yeah. He's in his car. He's got his right turn signal on. And he stopped there. And I'm like, okay. He probably is waiting for someone who's going to pull out of that spot and pull into that spot. That makes sense. Because that's what I would do. I would stop and I would wait for the person to pull out and then I would pull in and that would be it. Traffic is backing up behind me because it's one fucking lane. And the oncoming traffic lane is busy. Like, there's no brakes in the lane. So he starts to back up into me. And I was like, please stop. He stops. And then he rolls down his window and he does this like
Is
3
that,
times.
like-
And I'm like, I think he wants me to go around him. But I know that can't be right because this oncoming lane of traffic is busy. And there's no way this fucking man would rather a stranger drive into oncoming traffic than just go find another fucking spot. There's no way he wants the spot that I'm pulling out of, right? No, I'm
Can you
wrong.
show me your spot again?
Right here.
Like where your car is? Okay,
Right
you're
here.
there, and then
He's here.
okay.
I'm behind him. He wants the spot that's right behind me in a one-way traffic lane. So he's already passed the spot. So that's why I'm like, there's no way he wants the spot. He does. I find this out because he then gets out of his car to start screaming at me. He's backs traffic up all the way down. He's out of his car, waving his hands around. I have my music up, my music is on, my windows are up. I'm just looking at him with sunglasses on like this. And this man's blood sugar is raising so fucking much.
What does he look like? I need a visual.
He's white. He's probably about 5'9", 5'10". He's bald, and he's like so white that he's like pink and red, and he has really bad skin.
What's he wearing?
A white t-shirt and khaki shorts, and probably
Of
fucking
course he is.
New Balances. And he's got to be in his 60s. Got to be in his 60s. Screaming at me in front of the traffic that he built up. I said, there's traffic coming. Like, I can't go around you. You're being an idiot. I said, there's literally cars coming. He stops traffic so I can go around him. And I roll down my window for a second and he goes, no, I don't want to talk to a fucking idiot. It's like, on my birth. And I was just like, that's crazy.
Tiff, I'm so sorry.
Isn't that insane of someone to do?
Yes. It actually sounds insane. Yes.
It was so shocking to me because I had literally had just such a nice time. I was writing my vows in the park, like I was listening to music and like enjoying the bird sound. And then I walk, it's a nice little walk back. I walk up the side. It was just really nice. This old fucking man felt so entitled to a parking spot that became available after he had already passed it that he had to stop traffic for it and scream. And I'm pretty sure he had a stroke because there's no way his heart could handle all that.
Maybe, wouldn't it be ironic if he was like on his way to therapy?
That man has never been in therapy once in his life.
Did he have glasses? Or any facial
I think
hair?
he did. Mm-hmm. I believe he did.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. See, you're helping me mentally prepare for me going. Okay. Don't know what the roads are like there, so I'll be like, aware of people on the road.
Are you
Okay.
gonna rent a car? Doesn't matter. We'll talk about it later. That is not a pod conversation. Okay, so
I am,
that's
by the way.
that's my honestly that's my biggest grump. Um,
Yeah.
that's it.
Girl, I am
That's it.
so that's one. I hate being yelled at. I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm weird, but I kind of really don't like it when people do that turn signal thing to hold a spot because I'm like, I don't know. I guess I get it, but ugh.
And if you come across someone who's actively about to pull out of that spot and you're
Yeah,
about to pull
yeah,
back in, but to do it for a spot that you've already passed and then you're mean to the person who's like technically made that spot available, bitch, I have a gun. I will pull it out. I should have. I should have been like, it's actually illegal to wave a gun as a threat, so you can't do
Oh,
that.
what about finger guns?
It's like a
Yeah, it's fine. That's not illegal.
no, but it is lame. No, I'm just kidding.
You just called me lame.
That's my biggest and only, well, that and I just fucking hate that it's 4th of July and I hate fireworks so much.
Yeah, yeah. I kid you not. This is what's wild. It was like thunderstorming last night. I couldn't hear anything because I was playing games, but I swear there was fireworks and thunder happening at the same time, and it sounded like bombs were going off here.
Guys, pick one.
Like it felt like a tree felt like a tree was like falling on my house. Like I was like, what is going on out there?
I'm
Like, what
actually
is
gonna wear my
happening?
Juneteenth bracelet all day.
Oh, cute.
That's the real Freedom Day.
Yes, I prefer Juneteenth over. I just feel, I don't even, I'm not gonna
Juneteenth has
lie.
better food than 4th of July.
I believe that. Although I am probably grilling today, but that's just part of my nature.
I saw you were
Um,
grilling yesterday.
I know I grilled yesterday.
Yeah, but grilling for you isn't a patriotic thing, it's a dad thing.
No.
Also, my
Yeah,
lawn really
it's
needs cutting, so if you could come on over.
I almost mowed my lawn yesterday. Everyone was doing it. It was a thing. Everyone was like, "Gotta mow my lawn."
They don't want to mow their lawn
Oh,
on the 4th.
yeah, I guess not, because they're doing stuff. Okay, I'm sorry. Was that your only grump, or did you have other grumps?
That was, honestly, that's all I got.
That's a big one. That is
It's
a
a pretty big
heckin'
one.
big one. Like,
Yeah.
I don't I don't handle getting yelled at well. I think I'm a little bit better about it, but immediately if you yell at me, like angry yelling, it's
I'm crying.
very just yeah, I'm crying, I shut down. I'm a lot like I said, I'm better about it, but it's not ideal.
I have one of two. Like, it depends on the situation. If I was
Yes.
face to face with that man, I might have thrown hands. I think. I think I would have started screaming at him back.
That's fair. Were you just kind of like I do have to ask when you like pulled up when you like put your window down and he said what he did you just like slowly put your window back up?
I said, "Oh, you're psychotic." And then I just drove off. Like, "Oh, I didn't realize that you're fucking psychotic." And then I left.
My God. Oh my God. Jeez. Are your windows tinted, by the way? Like, can he full on like see you?
Yeah, he could see me.
Oh, okay.
He could tell that I was a
Uh,
hot goth girl and he still yelled at me.
that
I,
is so
I do
embarrassing.
have daddy issues.
He's probably someone's uncle.
He's probably somebody's abusive husband.
I was gonna go with husband or dad, and then
Save
I
his
was just like,
wife.
yeah, yeah, yes, yes. We'll name her Susan.
Save
Okay.
Susan.
Save
Susan,
Susan.
call us. We will get you out, girl.
Yes, yes.
You have resources.
Oh yeah, maybe she was in the car. Was he by himself, or did you not
Actually, I didn't
notice?
see if there was anyone else in the car.
Mm, maybe it was Susan. Okay,
Maybe it
so
was Susan's fault. Maybe she's like, "I'm not walking around the corner, so you better go back there and get that spot right now." She's
and
from
he
New
was
York.
like, "God damn it, Susan!" Yeah, yeah.
Susan
Uh,
actually abuses him. He was yelling at me because he was overstimulated and he had anxiety.
I get.
Let's have empathy for the bald men who wrong us.
Was he red? Like, was he
Yeah, in
really
the
red in the
face.
face?
In the face, bro. He was
Well,
so
he's probably
mad.
he probably was sunburned, and he was upset about it.
Good. I
He's
hope it
like, "Ow, my
hurts.
sunburn! I'm gonna take it out on this poor innocent person that's just trying to do
This
me a like."
hot goth girl. Get it right.
Yes, yeah. Sorry, hot goth girl. HGG. Oh, yeah, you're right. Maybe he wished he was a hot goth girl.
He was
He was
actually probably
upset.
just jealous of my swag. Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
a lot of sense. Cool.
it
That's
does.
my only ground. What made you smile?
Okay.
Let's move
What made
on.
me smile? So, Glimmers. Ska the Lot. It was heckin' dope.
Sick.
I loved every moment of it. I was, and I also wore shorts for the first time. It was very
Who
nice.
wears short
Um,
shorts?
Me. Actually, they were high
Perp
rise,
wears short
but
shorts. Oh,
it's fine.
I want to see you in some
I
booty
wear
shorts, Perp.
I'm technically wearing them right now.
Technically.
And so technically, yeah, they're on me right now. So it was dope. It was dope. My first time wearing shorts at a concert in general, because I was really debating it. I was like, do I wear shorts? Do I not? It's really hot out. It was like in the 80s, but it was so fun. It was really cool going to one ska concert one weekend, going to another ska concert the next, and it was 2,400 people, sold out show. Um, it was so
Yeah,
good.
that's
The band
awesome.
lineup, it was so good. Girl, I was so happy. I
Who
was
was your
so
favorite band of
happy.
the night? Do you have a
The Boy
favorite?
Detective and
Hmm.
Mustard Plug were probably my fave.
I think
So
Mustard
I'll
Plug
kind of
was
give you,
probably the big name there, right?
yes,
Yeah.
yes, 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 yes. It was great, but the only thing is like being also it was an all ages show, and you could there was a lot of like there was just a lot of stuff that was said. Like there was a point when so I'll give you the lineup: Sullivan, the Boy Detective, Five Iron Frenzy was there, Catch 22, the Suicide Machines, Mustard Plug, and Goldfinger was like the headliner. Oh my God, it was
Like
so
big lineup.
good.
Yeah.
It was so good. If you don't know ska, anyone that's listening, if you don't know ska, it's very like I always describe it as like fast paced, like jazz
It's
music with the trumpets and all that.
it's ska punk.
I am the embodiment of ska punk. Yes.
Ska
Um,
ska was originally originated in Jamaica in the late 1950s. Did you know that?
no, but I love it.
I think it
Tell
was
me
like
about it.
an off like a precursor to like rocksteady and reggae. And that's why Sublime sounds the way it does. And then Scott experienced a massive resurgence in the United States in the 1990s, which is what you like now. And it heavily fuses the genre with fast, aggressive underground punk rock. And
That's me.
that's Perp.
I'm fast and aggressive and
Mighty Mighty
punk.
Boss Tones, Less Than Jake, Real Big Fish, Operation Ivy. Perp's favorite bands.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes. That's some of them. Yeah, you got it. They didn't say less than Jake, did they? They just said they didn't less than Jake.
No, I think Less Than Jake is more punk. I guess it's
I
a little bit of
definitely have
both.
escaped to their music. Yeah. Okay, so the Boy Detective was probably my favorite, and I'll tell you why. The lead singer, I think his name was Benny.
And I'll tell you
I think
why.
his I'll tell you why. I will tell you right now.
That's so
They
funny.
got so he announced, he goes, guys, I'm gonna be like over here, like in the center of like this pit. And so he did. He like came over, he's like wearing a tank top and some short shorts, and he was just like singing, and he's like the pit's going around him, and he's skanking while singing, and I was like, this is the best. I love this. This is so good. And then there was a trumpet player and a saxophone player, and they came down into the pit, and they're like having their things up. He's singing, everyone's going around in a circle, and I was like, this is the best. This is
Very
so good. This
exciting.
is so heckin' good. Like it was so dope. And then we all laid on the ground. I don't know why that happened. They called it a cuddle puddle.
That's really cute. And that
It
guy
was
was
really
busy
cute.
with his open wound on his elbow in the cuddle puddle.
You
I
know
hope
what?
not.
I don't know
I
where
hope
he
he wasn't
was. I
there.
don't think he
Yeah.
was. I think he I don't know where he went. Skyvalot was amazing. I miss it. I want to go back. I want to redo it. They're probably gonna do it again next year. So
Yeah.
excited.
It'll probably
Um,
be bigger next year too. Did they have food trucks and stuff?
there was so they didn't serve food like in the venue. Um, the only thing is I ate beforehand. I had like a liquid death and a bottle of water. That's what I consumed. And then there was one food truck outside. So at the end of the show, everyone went there. And we got like a burger and fries to go, but we bought like the last burger pretty much. So we both had a burger and then we just left. My hair was looking all crazy. It was all over the place.
It's fine.
Um
That's how
I'm
it's
sorry, I
supposed to
forgot to
look.
mention. Yeah, it was really good. I was way too tired. I was very sweaty. I didn't care. It was just oh my God. But I went in the pit. I went in the pit during Goldfinger, and that was amazing. And I trusted the pit.
You
I
have
trusted
to.
them. And it was good. It's been a minute though. So I was like kind of winded after a few rounds.
Yeah,
I
I
was
did
like,
notice
ooh.
at Under Oath when because I was in the pit the whole time at Under Oath.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I was like, God damn. And Under Oath was an all ages show too, which
Yeah.
that's nuts. So But
Yeah.
you have to, because honestly, everybody who likes Under Oath is in their 30s. So if you want any kind of hype, there's gonna have to be some 18-year-olds in the crowd.
Right, right. It was just I think I prefer circle pits because at least like you're doing something, whereas when you're moshing, you're kind of just like bouncing around. I'd rather just run in a circle and like I don't know, it's just the groove. I know that I like the rhythm. The rhythm of the circle pit is my I think my
In
go-to
the
fave.
rhythm of the night.
It was so good. It was so good. So yeah, circle pitting. I haven't circle pitted in a long time. That used to be my goal at every show I'd go to. Way back in my underground like punk venue days. I was like, I gotta be in the pit. I gotta be in the pit. But I waited because I just don't trust people in the pit like all the time because some people they just don't handle themselves well in there. Like some people are very like just not considerate.
They're pit
Um,
stirrers.
they're pit stirrers.
Yeah.
And I mean, Bleeding Guy might have been in there. He probably was. And I was
He's
like,
probably bleeding, putting his elbow blood all over everybody in there.
yeah, he was like, people do that actually. They do that in the
Mhm.
pit, by the way.
I know. But they're usually
anyway,
not
so
bleeding.
yeah,
That sounds like
no,
a great glimmer. Did you have any others?
it was great. Yeah, they're pretty relatively short. Yesterday we had a big thunderstorm.
Love that.
Um,
That looks
I
really
did laundry
nice.
while I was working from home. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, it was dope. I was staying out there with like the wind going, and I was like, I used to be terrified of thunderstorms, so it's kind of funny how I'm like all about them now. Uh, but the so I was doing laundry while I was working from home yesterday, and 'cause I didn't feel like being in an office building, and I really should utilize working from home more on Fridays because if I don't have to be in an office, I probably shouldn't. I should. um, and while I was doing laundry, and I washed all these blankets, and so they just came out of the dryer. And I don't know if you do this with Pop Tarts, but I got some hot fudge sundae Pop Tarts and I put them in the freezer. And so I just like sat in our like wonderfully little like Christmas. I have like these, well, they're not on, but I have these lights out in our living room area. So it's all like nice warm lighting. And I have my, fresh out of the dryer blanket on me. I'm eating my Pop Tart and I'm just like listening to the thunderstorms. And it was like, so I was like, this is good. This is glimmer material right
It's
here.
beautiful, yeah.
It was good. I don't ever do that, by the way. I don't ever put like something in the dryer and then, use it like right after it comes out.
Oh, you
It just
should.
doesn't. I should now.
That is
Yeah,
a
I should.
glimmer-worthy situation. That's beautiful. I love that.
Thank you. We played Peak. Basically, you play this game with up to like 4 players. I really enjoyed it. I will enjoy playing it with anyone who wants to play with me. That was very fun. Um, and it was cute. I really liked it a lot, and I'm living on that high. So, yeah. Anyway, those are my glimmers tip. Look at my jar, by the way. Look at my happy jar. It's like
Wow,
really,
it's
it's
so
bursting.
full.
It's bursting at the lid.
Do
I
you
said
take the lid
seams.
off and put them in there,
Yeah.
or did you cut a hole in it? Oh, you should
Oh
cut a
no, I took the
little
lid off.
hole in the lid. Then you won't have to take it
Oh,
off.
oh, that's true. That's true. But I have to take them all out then at some
Yeah,
point. But I see
but
what you're
when
saying.
it gets that full, you can keep shoving them in there.
That's true. Happy
Mm-hmm.
jar. Oh, I gotta add Pete to it now. Okay, so Tiff, I want to know what made you smile this week. Do you got any wonderful glimmers?
It was my birthday.
Yo, Tiff was born.
I
Tiff was
turned
born.
36 years old. I had a nice birthday. I streamed and that was nice. Um, I got a matcha. I got an iced matcha with coconut cream. It was really good. And the grass. And that's really what I wanted to do, is sit in the sun in the park and like just vibe for a little. And I did that shit. And then I bed rotted for a little bit, and then I cleaned my room a little bit. Like, it was a very chill, like, reset birthday. I actually really liked having, like, my birthday, like, off and, like, to just piddle around and, like, be in my own head. Does that make sense?
It
So,
does.
yeah, I've got a friend getting a big promotion at work, who is working on a big project with me at work that's going really well so far. So I don't want to give out too much information publicly because I don't want you guys to know where I work, because then you'll show up with flowers and chocolates and I'll have to be like, I'm vegan, I can't eat that. It'll be really awkward for me. So,
It's me. I do it. Tiff, I'm here.
yeah, but, I got an ice cream cone. Troy really spoiled me. He took me out to dinner. We got vegan sushi and vegan ice cream cones, and um he also got me tickets to see this band called Paradox in November. They're like a pop punk band. It's really, really good. They kind of sound like Blink-182, but, young and fresh and not 60 years old. Not that I don't love and respect Blink-182, but they're getting a little old to do the punk thing, I think. They're just getting a little old. It's fine. Um, and he also got me like a bunch of fragrances, so it's really exciting. And he got me a really cute card, and on the card, on the envelope, he drew 36 little hearts.
Oh,
Because
wow.
it's my 36th birthday, so he put them all over, like dotted little 36 little hearts all over the place. And he got me a $36 gift card to Ulta that I'm excited to go spend. Like, it was a very, very sweet, cute birthday. And
Yeah,
that
for
was
a very
nice.
sweet, cute person.
Oh, that's nice. And and yesterday, a man, like I was walking past a man, which I don't typically try to do outside, and he said hello to me, and instead of asking me to like stop and try to talk to me, he just said, "I hope you have a really nice weekend." And I said, "Thanks, you too." It was really nice to just have a normal conversation with a strange man instead of being catcalled. So I guess that was a glimmer too.
Yep, I
Mm-hmm.
would say so.
Yeah. But you know who else has glimmers?
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Our listeners.
Our listeners. I'm
Listeners!
gonna start with our Instagram DM glimmer, if that's okay with you.
If you guys want to send us glimmers, dun dun dun, you can. So our Instagram is Tell Us Something Good Pod. You can respond to our story prompts, and you also can send us a cute little DM. And then they're always anonymous unless you say otherwise. If you don't want to be anonymous, please tell us your pronouns so we can address you as such. And then if you want to email us, our email is tusgpod@gmail.com, and then we can read them on the pod, celebrate with ya, hold your little hand,
Mm-hmm.
and give you a little forehead smooch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And the first glimmer we got for this week comes from Riku She Her. It came into our Instagram DMs and it says, "My glimmer this week is finally getting my kids signed up for therapy. And the lovely meeting I had with the secretary, she was supportive and so kind and patient with me and helped us with so many things to begin the process. That's amazing. Not only that you took that step to help your kids out and you're there to support them behind them 100%, but also to have medical staff that's just as supportive, because sometimes I feel like you don't get supportive medical staff, especially in America. So I'm really happy for you, Riku, and the kids."
Yes. Yes. It was funny. I asked her, I'm like, so you basically spoke to me. And she was like, yes. And I was like, cool. Good. I hope I was nice. But me in a totally different area, in a totally different place, but still. No, that is dope as fuck. I love that for her. I know she's extremely happy about it. It's a huge, probably relief off her shoulders. It sounds like everything's going well. And I'm just very excited for her to start that process with the kiddos because, we're like their aunts. We're their adopted aunts. What? What
I
did you,
can't tell.
what are you doing?
I can't tell if you can hear my chair squeaking.
I can. I can. That's why I was like, what?
Never mind.
It's okay. You're fine. I can hear it though.
I
It's
need
not
a
terribly loud.
I need a new chair.
Okay. Okay. All right. It's fine. It's fine. It's really not that loud.
It's
So
too
that was
loud.
it's fine, Tiff. It's fine. I didn't think anything about it until you addressed it, by the way. So that was our first listener glimmer, and then we have another one.
Oh my
We have
God, we
another
do.
one.
We
We have
do.
another one.
DJ
Okay.
Khaled.
Anonymous. This photo. By the way, the story prompt I posted on our Instagram story is Little Perp from her little punker days. That really, I don't know why I'm saying it from punker days, but it was a pretty dope photo from me in my childhood bedroom, and I looked really cool. And
It's pretty
apparently
cool.
that was someone's glimmer, and I love that.
It was someone's glimmer. Someone really cool probably liked that photo.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes just seeing people in their element is a glimmer, and that's true.
This
Our
is true.
last listener glimmer came from our email address. We had a little bit of everything today, didn't we? A little
We
amuse
did.
bouche of ways to do glimmers. Came from our Gmail account, Stephanie Sheet Her, and it says three-legged dogs that are walking and doing such a good job.
I love that. I love that.
I love a three-leg. I mean, I love a four-legged dog. I love a three-legged dog. I love a two-legged dog. I love a no-legged dog. But I just
Yeah.
love like a little tripod. I think they're so cute when they're doing their little hopping around. And then when they get really good at walking and they're just running around and playing with all the other dogs like a normal dog would play. So cute. Also relevant to my story, by the way, which I would love to tell you.
Dope, dope. I do want to say, I think it's overdone that people name their dogs tripod because they have three legs. Some people just name them tripod, and I'm like, can you not address their? Like, we see that, but they could be a scooter. They could be, I don't
Scooter.
know, a petunia or something. But like, you don't need to address them. Like, I get it, it's funny, but like, I feel like it's a little overdone. That's all. I get it. I get it. Okay. But yes, Tiff, if you want to share your story. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Listener people, listener glimmers, thank you. Thank you for sharing your glimmers. We are so happy to celebrate with you. And yeah, I think it's great when we get listener glimmers. It's
It's the
very
best. It's like the whole point
it's
of the
my
show.
favorite.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
the whole point of the show is
So
that we want you guys to start finding joy in everyday life all the time.
dang straight. Um, yeah. So Tiff, did you want to share your story? Because
I
I'm now
do.
very curious.
Yeah, I
Okay.
found my story on goodgoodgood.co. Even though you guys are not hearing this on 4th of July, I'm recording it on 4th of July, so it is a 4th of July story.
Forward.
And it's about shelter pets on
What
4th of
about shelter
July.
pets?
It's about shelter
Okay.
pets.
All
So,
right, let's go.
when most of us think about 4th of July, we probably picture fireworks lighting up the sky and family cookouts and neighborhoods gathering outside to celebrate. It's a tradition that for many people feels synonymous with Independence Day. Fuck 4th of July. But while we're out and looking up at fireworks, there's another story unfolding behind the scenes, one that is much quieter but just as meaningful. At Bradshaw Animal Shelter in the Sacramento County, California, volunteers aren't spending the holiday watching fireworks. Instead, they're sitting inside the shelter with frightened dogs and cats, reading them books. It might sound unusual at first, but once you hear why, it makes perfect sense. The shelter holds what's called comfort sessions every 4th of July. Volunteers bring children's books, novels, camp chairs, blankets, and even acoustic guitars. Some read out loud, others play soft music, and some simply sit beside an anxious dog or cat and offer a calm, reassuring presence while fireworks explode outside. You can't
Hi.
distract the animals completely, but it's to remind them that they're not alone. If you ever had a dog that hid under the bed during a thunderstorm or paced around the house during fireworks, you know how overwhelming these loud booms can be. Rex used to be really fine with fireworks and stuff, but recently he cannot. Like any kind of fireworks, he comes running to me now. It's really sad, and it makes my heart hurt so much. Dogs hear frequencies that we can't, making every explosion seem louder and even more startling. For animals already living in a shelter, it's an especially stressful night. Many have already experienced trauma or uncertainty before arriving there. Add hours of unpredictable explosions, flashing lights, and unfamiliar noises, and it becomes one of the most difficult nights of the year. In fact, animal shelters across the country often see an increase in lost pets around the 4th of July. Frightened dogs jump fences, slip out of collars, or bolt through open doors trying to escape the noise. It's one of the busiest weekends of the year for shelters and animal control officers. That's what makes this volunteer tradition so special. No one's pretending that reading a story is magically making the fireworks disappear, but there's something incredibly comforting about another living being choosing to sit with you during a stressful moment. And sometimes that's enough. The comfort sessions began about 6 years ago, and they became so popular that volunteer spots fill up quickly each year. The simple idea is one that just resonates with people who want to spend their part of their holiday giving comfort instead of seeking entertainment. And the story raises another question. What are fireworks actually doing? Not to just pets, but to the world around us. The answer is more than many of us probably realize. According to Time, Americans used more than 428 million pounds of fireworks in a single year. Every 4th of July, there are roughly 14 100,000 public firework displays across the country, not counting the countless backyard celebrations happening in neighborhoods coast to coast. Those dazzling bursts of color come with a hidden cost. Fireworks release tiny particles in the air called PM 2.5, microscopic particles that are small enough to travel deep into our lungs, where they can affect air quality and pose health risks, particularly for people with asthma or respiratory conditions. One nationwide study found that the levels of PM 2.5 increased by an average of 42% around firework displays, and that pollution can linger well into the afternoon of July 5th. Then there are the chemicals to make them so colorful. The reds, the blues, the greens, and golds all come from different medical and chemical compounds. After the celebration is over, many of those materials don't just disappear. They settle into streets, parks, lakes, rivers, soil, and rain can wash away these chemicals into waterways, and that might affect aquatic ecosystems and water quality. And wildlife also pays a price. Imagine being a bird asleep in a tree when hundreds of explosions suddenly erupt overhead. Studies have shown that fireworks can send birds flying into panic, sometimes abandoning nests or exhausting themselves searching for safety. And while wildlife may temporarily leave their habitats or change feeding and migration patterns because of repeated disturbances. And then there are our pets. 75% of companion animals show signs of fear during fireworks. Some tremble, others pant excessively, bark continuously, refuse food, or try to hide in places where they feel protected. For them, what feels like a celebration, our celebration feels like an emergency. None of this necessarily means fireworks have no place. Communities continue to enjoy them, and for many families, they're an important part of the celebrating Independence Days. But stories like the one from Bradshaw Animal Shelter remind us that we can hold two ideas at once. We can appreciate traditions while recognizing their impact, and we can celebrate while thinking about ways to reduce harm. And most importantly, we can choose kindness in small and ordinary ways.
Wow.
Fuck
Okay.
fireworks. I fucking hate fireworks. I do hate fireworks. Especially now that drone shows are a thing, I think fireworks are fucking annoying.
Oh, are you saying like people can do drone shows instead of actual fireworks shows?
Yeah, drone
Is that
shows are
what
way
okay.
more exciting.
Yeah, I feel like they could be a little bit more creative too, like do shapes and stuff. I think as a kid, I used to like fireworks. Like I liked the snakes, I liked the little the poppets. But like, I guess as I get like older, it's kind of like, guys, I feel like we're doing more harm than actually having joy, because you're affecting veterans who, we're supposed to be celebrating, but really you're just,
gun violence survivors.
yeah, you're triggering their PTSD. Like animals, you're also polluting the environment. I'm like, I don't really see the good besides the pretty colors in the sky.
I think fireworks are actually so inherently American. Unlike,
Yeah.
they're just such an American thing because of the tradition of 4th of July, but also like the metaphor of like fireworks in America of like we're so much more concerned about our entertainment that will ruin it for everyone else
Yeah.
around us so we can
Yeah.
fucking watch pretty lights. That feels really American to me.
It does, at least like maybe like the stereotype one, right? Where it's just like,
Yeah,
I do what I
obviously we
want.
want a different view of America, but I feel like that's how a lot of people view us.
No, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's just not. So by the way, I live in a neighborhood where it's like heckin' Labor Day, man. And then all of a sudden we'll just hear like fireworks go off. I'm like, what?
They'll do fireworks on a random day in my neighborhood
Yes,
for no
yes.
reason and
Yep.
during the day.
Yep, same.
Girl, it is 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a Wednesday. Why are you making explosions?
Same here, girl. I was like, what are we doing? Is it someone's birthday? Like what?
Technically, I do like to pretend that 4th of July is still like a continuation of my birthday.
Okay, that makes sense. It's funny, my brother's birthday was yesterday on July 3rd. And so it's like his birthday we always would make his birthday on, like we would celebrate on the 4th of July. So he, fireworks on your birthday type deal. But yeah, it was just a whole thing. Yeah, I think I really liked fireworks as a kid. I thought they were really cool. And then as I get older, I'm starting to see like the effects that they take. And I'm like, it's not cool anymore. Now
Mm-hmm.
I just now I kind of look at everyone around me who like, they post their firework videos. They take all the pictures of the fireworks.
Saw this.
They do all the things. Oh girl, I saw
You
your
saw the
post. Don't you
meme?
worry.
Hey guys, I
Yeah, I saw
forgot
your
what
meme.
fireworks looks like. Can you post like 5 to 10 45-minute videos so I can remember? Thanks.
And I'm just like, I don't know. I
I'm
don't
so
know.
glad that you hate fireworks too, because a lot of people don't, and I don't understand liking fireworks. Anyway, thanks for listening to my story,
Yeah.
Per.
You're welcome. You're
Tell me,
welcome.
tell me yours.
Mine, okay, there is a part. Okay. Okay. All right, my story. Oh, sorry, I'm on my leg. Okay. My leg. Um, my story is about Vincent Saratella. He's a former Pixar animator and San Francisco
Cute.
Bay Area artist.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he started noticing flashing bright spots in his lower left vision. He thought it was from fatigue or working too much, and he needed like maybe like a weekend to reset. But by the moment he sat down at his computer, he could tell something was wrong. He couldn't see his left hand. Um, yeah. The cause actually being was stage 4 glioblastoma. Glioblastoma. It's an aggressive brain cancer, by the way, where only 5 to 7% survive it. And then in here I put insert Tiff commentary where she asked me how this is a good story. That's positive.
How is this a good story? Because honestly, I was thinking about it. You probably can't see my face because you're still working off one monitor, which is insane to me. But that's what we
I
should
can see your
do.
face.
That's what we should have done. We should have gotten you a monitor for your birthday.
It's okay. Hey, I can, it's fine. Well, it's okay. It's okay. I have my notes on one side of the screen and then I have us on the other side. So I'm dual wielding right now. So after brain resection, radiation and chemotherapy, Vincent is now cancer-free.
Yay, Vincent! Okay, now the story's happy.
Yay! He was initially diagnosed in December, but just recently had a clean MRI scan on June 2nd.
Ooh,
And during
that's like the
treatment,
day
he
after your
actually,
birthday.
I know, it's like he knew. So
He got
he
better for
returned
you.
to, yes, that's right. Perp magic.
Yep.
Um, well, during treatment, he actually returned to painting to assist with processing his diagnosis and repay those who supported him through it. Following the ICU, so where he did all his stuff and things, to tend to the cancer. Stuff and things. Saratella underwent several weeks of radiation chemotherapy. He also rebuilt his days around clean eating, mindfulness, and movement, including activities like weightlifting. There was data behind it, but also instinct, Saratella said. If I stayed active, I stayed grounded. At some point, he stopped waiting for life to feel normal again, like during this whole process and like going through all the treatments. He said, I just woke up one morning and said, this is a thing, and let's work with it and move forward. And so, actually, in the weeks after treatment, Saratella began painting again. He said the subject were people around him. So, we're talking about caregivers, doctors, friends, neighbors, people who showed up in large ways and in small ones, from meals dropped off to help navigating medical bills to simply being present during periods of uncertainty. He said the only way I knew how to process this was through my art. He calls the project the human infrastructure, and it's not a portrait of series of individuals, but what held him together.
Hmm.
He plans roughly, I think, like 40 portraits, and he has completed 30 so far. And most recently, he actually painted Dr. Sharma. So he was the one
Who's
that
Dr. Sharma? Oh,
Dr.
the
Sharma.
doctor that helped him.
Yes, yep.
Okay.
And then he also, don't worry, I'll yes, Dr. Sharma. It was his consulting neuro-oncologist. He was the one that advised him to start painting. Because creativity helps increase brain elasticity and may improve treatment outcomes. So, kind of like basically exercise your brain, which is dope as heck. Exercise your brain, folks. And then he also is working on his Dr. Sharma's nurse navigator, Katie Kiernan, and Dr. Zhang. But once he finishes that project of portraits, he plans to exhibit the work publicly. And he says that, Dr. Sharma, he's actually been with the place that oversaw his treatment for like 3 years.
Wow.
And he said that he couldn't be more grateful. Dr. Sharma had a method of allowing oneself to be happy alongside being honest about like the future. So I'm sure, thinking that you're gonna not live much longer, but still being able to enjoy the days that you have left. I'm sure that was part of his like philosophy.
Right.
And Vincent says, art is always something that's been a constant since I was 5. The highest form of gratitude for me is let me paint your portrait. And he describes his recovery as something that doesn't return you to who you were before. He used to think a lot about like control building systems, designing environments, solving problems. And he said, but now I think more about what you can't control and how you move through it anyway and find the positive. And I was like, yo, those are my words to live by, actually. I follow that to a T.
Mm-hmm.
But he said, looking back, he sees a chain of moments that aligned at the right time. He doesn't take it lightly, and it felt like every step the right people were there. And he says how he's so grateful. So I wanted to share this story because for something that like as like a cancer where only 5 to 7% of people survive it,
It's a nightmare like
yes.
diagnosis.
Yes, the odds are like super against you. You have something simple, but like, he just, the fact that he had like these like lights in his lower left vision, he did mention that he actually couldn't see his left hand when he sat down at his computer. And that's when he knew something was wrong. So here you are going to just have your normal everyday self. You find out this diagnosis. You're like, well, shit. And then you have this team of people supporting you along the way. And it's like so good. And now he's repaying all of them by being like, hey, you guys did this for me and, supported me when I, was going through it.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the way I'm repaying you. And like, I'm sorry, he was like a former Pixar animator. So like really cool. I can share. He had some, I'll show you what he looks like. So this is Dr. Zhang. I believe that's probably his wife right there.
Oh.
And then look at his portrait.
Good portrait.
That's Dr. Zhang. So it's this guy right here.
Mm-hmm.
And like, look, you can kind of see all his portraits in the back. So they're not small.
No, they're good. They're good sized.
Yeah.
Look at wait, go back up.
Yeah.
What's that t-shirt right there?
Oh, I just thought you are loved, you are supported, and I think
you are a miracle.
Something about a miracle. You are a miracle. That's underlined.
You are loved, you are supported, you are a miracle. That's so beautiful.
Yeah. I know, I thought it was really cool. So look, and then she's next to her portrait.
That's cool.
So dope. So dope. But yeah, look at, and then like just different people, and he has all these wonderful messages. It's just really cool. I just love it. I thought it was very nice that he didn't have to. Look at his cute little pose.
Yeah, I mean, like technically they were doing their job, right?
Yeah. I think I've definitely have heard of hospital staff being like very caring. More sense in like, so like I have friends that have had children, right? And like my best friend, they always I have friends that have babies, and they always talk about the hospital staff being so like
nice,
just so nurturing and considerate, and they're really like supporting them. And like I definitely see things online where it talks about hospital staff. I only know stuff from like that side of things, but just being like very supportive and being there for her and offering any kind of assistance they can. Like they're really there for you. So I feel like it takes like a special person to be in that environment. And I'm always very curious to see how, I feel like a lot of girls I went to high school with that were like very mean, they end up in like the medical area of that. And I'm like, how does that work?
So
I think maybe they had growth. Yeah, they become nurses. I'm like, are they nice now? Are they nice people? Are they nice people? Are they good people? Anyway, that's my story. I thought it was dope. Luna! Yo, Luna showing her face. She's so cute.
She is really
so cute.
Little Luna time. Little Luna.
I love that. It's funny because my brother has a dog named Luna. So it's funny to have a cat named Luna and then also a dog named Luna.
It is funny. Thanks for your story, Perp. I really liked that.
Thank you. I liked it a lot. I like the painting aspect because I feel like, I don't know, it made me think of just showing people that you care, right?
Yeah.
And like that was his way of showing that he was really grateful for everything that they did. So it was dope. It was dope, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. I hope everyone else enjoyed it.
I
Just
think they
gave you a
did.
little bit,
I can hear them clapping.
happiness. Clapping! Oh yeah. Oh my God, so loud. Quiet
Yeah,
down, everybody.
God,
Quiet
guys, calm
down.
down.
My ears.
It's a normal,
Oh,
it's a normal
oh,
fucking story. It's not that
oh.
big of a deal.
It's a normal story.
God.
Oh gosh. Okay. Well, shoot, Tiff. I think that's it.
Did we do the pod?
I think so.
Oh,
I
great.
think that's the pod.
Wonderful. I'm glad. Yeah, that was fun. I had fun with you. Thank you for doing a pod with me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for doing a pod with me. Mm.
Well,
Dope.
it's my pleasure. Yeah, real dope.
Dope. That's my word. That's my word for the month. I did want to ask.
It's your
did
word
you
for
have
like
any...
the next couple months, I feel like. You've been using dope for a long time. A lot. It's okay.
I think I forgot it existed,
We
and now I just
support
keep
you.
reminding myself it's there. Oh, dopey, dopey, dope. I did want to ask you, did you have any advice? I just
Yeah.
hit myself in the chin.
I
Oh
guess
God.
my
Okay.
advice would be if you've already passed a spot, maybe don't stop traffic and scream at people to go get it. Maybe just resign to the fact that you were a little bit too slow and go around the block and look for a different one. I think that would really support your blood pressure health and reduce any redness in your face. Also, just just look for the little joys. Like spend some quiet time with yourself and look for little joys and small ways to enjoy your day, like sitting out in the sun or listening to a thunderstorm.
That was beautiful, Tiff. I loved it. It was great. It was good. So magical. Well, shoot. Well, I guess it's my turn now. I guess it's my turn to share
Please,
advice.
yeah. Do you have advice for us?
Do I have advice for myself?
For
Maybe.
us.
It like you said, it coincides. I would say, if you have an open wound, right, and like you're concerned about that, like opening up in a crowd of people, just shooting a number out there, but 2,400, in case you were wondering, 2,400 people. Maybe get a Band-Aid, right?
Maybe.
Like you're gonna. What if your arm falls off, right? What if it
What
gets
if?
infected? And it falls off, and
I've
then you're
always
having a
said that.
bad time at the ska show.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're bleeding, please tend to your wounds. And
Please tend to your wounds.
let's see. That's pretty much that. And then yeah, I would say just don't openly bleed in the pit. And this doesn't really take effect now, but be just very considerate of your neighbors, I would say. If you're gonna light off a bunch of fireworks, at least, don't.
Yeah, fuck
I don't know.
fireworks.
Don't. Just be very mindful of like basically the cause and effect you're doing to people and the environment, and you're probably having a good time, but just remember that someone's not.
Yeah, there's a
And
dog
just be
somewhere that's
mindful.
shaking, and it's your fault.
It's me. Oh, okay.
Purpose the dog. Okay. All right, that's the pod.
Shit. All right. Bye, guys. Have
Bye.
a good week.
See you next week. Bye. Oh my God, we love you so
Bye.
much. Bitch, I have a gun.